Hey YouTube, what is it about Monday nights? Well, a lot of the people that I watch seem to have gone live at the same time on last evening. So I'm a person who likes to channel surf, right? I do that with television. I do that with, going back and forth between channels on the internet. And I sometimes do that with YouTube. So last night, the Queen's Supreme Court was on. Jay Wilson was on. Larry Reid was on. King Jive was on. It just seemed like everybody was on live at the same time on last evening, right? And so I would go back and forth and get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I played my YouTube as I'm on the way to the gym, on the train, whatever. I have it in my ears. So I was able to get a little snippet of this and a little snippet of that and a little snippet of this because they were all live, right? And so a particular moment, I caught a particular moment in time. So I want to make my first annual, I think it'll be the first annual, maybe the first monthly. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. But there was one moment that I caught in all of that YouTube, all that experience of all these lives at the same time. Kaya's on Monday nights, although I haven't watched her in months. I'm sure a lot of people do. One moment caught my attention above all other moments. So I want to take this and make this the first annual Monday Night Shade Award, right? This is the Monday Night Shade Award, and this award goes to T.S. Madison. T.S. Madison, I hope you will see this award. I can't physically give it to you, but I'll accept it for you as well. There was one particular moment. Let me set it up. The moment was on the Queen's Supreme Court. Guest star was Funky Dineva, our guest judge. And the girls were talking, right? And they got to their docket and they pulled up a video of K. Michelle being rather nasty to this woman who was doing some kind of survey or something. Anyway, this woman had come to K. Michelle's door. Beautiful neighborhood, incidentally. She had drove up on a golf cart, right? And the little white girl had come up. She was ringing K. Michelle's door. K. Michelle had one of those eye ringers, right, where you can see who's at your door. Now you don't have to answer that person. So the white girl, she first rang a couple of times nicely. She was persistent, and she started clowning in front of this mirror thing, right? I mean, this video camera. And she had turned her back and wiggled her ass in the video camera, right? So as it turns out, K. Michelle, wait a minute. K. Michelle did not necessarily have to be there. As from my understanding of those things, those video doorbells, you can be anywhere. The whole idea is that the person don't know if you're home or not, right? The little girl wiggled her ass, and then K. Michelle came on a strong, mighty voice saying, "Get the fuck off my land, you stupid." Anyway, it was not that nice, right? And Funky Dineva and T.S. Madison were discussing that clip, correct? And Dineva said she was very impressed with that video doorbell. She said, "Oh, I had to get one of those, right?" And T.S. Madison looked over her and said, "Oh, you can have one of those in your apartment?" Classic. Because Mrs. Funky Dineva was stuck. She could not come up with her comeback because it caught her so off guard. Because here she is at the fabulous, marvelous chateau. And we all know about these girls. They both share their lives. And we know that Funky Dineva has moved, from apartment to apartment, whatever. It wasn't intentional. It was momentarily, but it was classic. So T.S. Madison, you get the first annual Shade Award because you shaded the hell out of that girl. Oh, did you have that in your apartment? Now, we all know that a lot of you girls in Atlanta, things are very much more reasonable there. they are able to live a little better than a lot of people. Certainly better than here in San Francisco. T.S. Madison had his fabulous house. It was a classic moment. She wasn't throwing it in her face. But I'm sorry, I was stuck. Laughed out loud on the train. And if you can make me laugh out loud on the train, I think you deserve this award. To T.S. Madison. Shading the hell out of fucking Dineva on her show. Bless you. The first one. Amen. Amen.